Here it is, the first the first day of July. I'm laughing because it just went past midnight, I think. And I was getting ready to go to bed, and I decided to do a video. Um, I have no clue whether I'm even being, even if the camera's going the way I'm doing it. It's driving me crazy trying to do this out the back of the camera. But it does make it clearer, and you can see the cards better. So I'm going to try it again. Um, so I'm going to read on July. Before I read on it, I want to give out a feeling that I got, which is neither here nor there. I get feelings all the time. But I had the strangest feeling when that little side trip to Korea, I'm not even sure that was about his TV show he's putting on or thinks he's putting on. I think that was about getting help with the election. I think he went to every dictator he could find to talk to on this trip to tell him that he needed help with this election. He knows he's in big doo-doo when it comes to this, to getting, if there's any type, if this election's even 9/10 fair, 9/10 fair, where the votes are counted, not everybody's thrown off the voting ballots, and people showing up that aren't registered and all that. If it's just 9/10 fair, this election, he'll get swamped, and he knows it. He knows that's what would happen. So I think what he's going for is he wants help. He wants help on the internet, and I think he wants help when it comes to counting the votes too and messing with the machines. I think maybe even more so than thinking that they could come in and really get in there and change the votes where he needs them. He might just want to create chaos and just have the whole thing go to shit, so he can declare that there wasn't an election, or like I said, there's some deep, dark, big stuff going on here. So anyway, it seems to me like somebody would have been watching him, but there's no way to watch him. He's totally rogue and out of control. He has been ever since he got in office. So there was probably no records, of course no records kept on our sides on what was going on, but it also just made them own him more if he's talking outright to him about screwing up our elections so bad that he can get elected. And I don't know how that would happen. I think it'd be more to screwing it up so bad that he'll say nobody got elected. But anyway, let's see for July. Let's look at these cards and see what's going on. That was the ones I did the other, yeah. These are the ones I've been shuffling for hours here. So let's see what's going on here. We're just going to do really quick, like for 4 weeks, the next 4 weeks coming up. So the first card out is the Three of Wands. So he is waiting for some news from overseas. Whatever it was he put out there, he's waiting for a commitment back on it, something to come back on it. So we got the Three of Wands. And right now, today, I don't know what hit him when he got back, but he found out some news as soon as he got back here to the States that made him feel destitute. Something's really worrying him. Maybe it's because they're going to get to do this emolument still on him, but it might be something coming through from New York. Maybe he found out through his grapevine or something that maybe they're going to end up letting his taxes out. I don't know, but we have the Five of Coins here, which he's really worried about, and it's something to do with his money. Maybe they're going to find out how little money he's really got when it comes to cash. But This is the challenge. It's secrets coming out. Big secrets coming out. We've got the moon from the main arcana. We've got the moon. And then towards the end of the first week, we've got the Wheel of Fortune. Something's really changing. Something's really shifting. By the end of the first week, by the end of the first 7 days of this month, there's going to be some stuff shifting just this next week. Information coming through to Trump that he doesn't want. 5 coins. The moon, secrets coming out. It's going to change the Wheel of Fortune. The message he's waiting for from overseas is something about dark money. Dark money. Could be family money. Could be money he's offering to give them to screw his election up. Next we have the Page of Wands. And that's right under the 5 of Coins. So that means that's a message coming that he is not going to like. A message coming through that he's not going to like. Maybe they're not going to help him. I can't imagine them not helping him. Because he's already promising them all kinds of crap without them having to. All the news all day today, well, we didn't have to put nothing up. God only knows what he promised that we'd put up if they would win him this election. Whatever it is, it's going to start a bunch of fights again between the Republicans and the Democrats. Maybe that's the Democrats in the Senate arguing about whether to impeach him or not. Who knows? I know by the end of the second week, he's going to be wishing he could get out of town again. Gonna wish he could just get out of there. What's coming up so bad that he's just gonna wish he could just get out of there? Third week. This is what I call my scam card. It's the 6 of Coins, so giving money to the poor. But it usually doesn't mean giving money to the poor. It means pretending giving money to the poor while you're robbing them blind. At least with this president. So I don't know what that's about. Maybe that's getting the money together to send overseas if they do what they ask. Yep, the next card up is the Emperor. This is the Putin. He definitely talked to him about messing up with election. About messing in the election. That's what this whole trip was about. That's why he spent all this time with the dictators instead of even pretending to talk to anybody else. And the challenge on that is, well, it looks like he's not sleeping. So whatever comes back may not be the best of news, whatever he gets back from these people, because he's laying awake nights, or maybe they got recordings or something of him trying to make these deals with them. I don't know how that would happen. But it's like he's been found out. Ooh, the whole family's upset. Something's really going wrong. By the end of the third week of July, something is really going wrong. And then going into the fourth week in July, got the Magician again. That means he's going to be trying to point here and point there, start something. I hope he don't try to start another war or something, just to get everybody's mind off of what's really going on here. Get their mind off what's really going on. But you know what? It's not going to work, because we got this Justice card, and it's right under Putin, and it's right under the message, and it's right under The 5 of coins at the top. This whole row's not good. So it's going to Justice is coming after his ass. Doesn't matter how many rabbits he tries to pull out of a hat. Justice is coming. And it's going to be the death of him or his presidency won. Here we got the death card again. It's going to be the death of him or his presidency won. Oh, gee. And the last card up is the Page of Cups, which is usually somebody bringing a happy message, but I think that's a dead fish in that cup. That's the first thing I thought of when I looked at it. Even though he's standing in front of the water, that fish is dead and rotten. That's the message he's getting. Something's really rotten. So I don't know if this is even taping or if it's making any sense or if you can see the cards or if you can see me. So it'd be kind of like a miracle if I end up putting this. It's a miracle for me to put it up. But let me go back through it real quick. There's going to be by the end of the first week, I thought his parade might show up or whatever in the hell he was supposed to be having. I don't think his 4th of July celebration turns out too good. There's too much news coming out during or right before or whatever on around the 4th. There's all kinds of information coming out that he thought he had hidden. It's about dark money. Promise to somebody overseas. By the middle of the 3rd week of July, he's not even sleeping, and his family's not even sleeping. They're upset too. No more magic tricks to bring out of the hat. That's what he was thinking about doing, but it doesn't work because justice is right on his ass. And we got the death of the presidency. May not be totally over, but somebody's making him an offer. Somebody's offering him maybe to get the hell out of there and on his own. I don't know. I wasn't going to draw any clarifiers, but let me do some clarifiers on this here just to see what's going on. Throwing those all over the place. Let's lay this down. There we go. Let's see the clarifier. Information coming through to him about the deal. Somebody wanting him to sign a contract, I think, and probably just get the hell out of office. We got this lady who's a spy in these cards. Maybe that's how we find out what some of this overseas stuff was about. Maybe it was somebody that was looking after his personal stuff. He thought it was a friend, but it wasn't. And it's somebody that's around him so much that he doesn't even realize they're there. So it's either family or I don't even think Kellyanne went with him on this trip. But it's somebody that was around him on this trip that's got a lot of information about what went on some way. Some way they found something out they weren't supposed to. And it's coming to the surface, even if they have to send a note to the newspapers. I don't think that's the way it's going to get exposed, but there is a written note there. Anyway, that's what I've got for July, and I'm going to look at this to see if I even put it up. I might wait till tomorrow and read when I'm fresher on July. If this even came out. But anyway, good night, everybody. Oh, if anybody wants a personal reading, get a hold of me at lynntarotreadings@gmail.com. I've got, I think Thursday and Friday next week, I got a couple of them that are open. And God bless you all, and thank you all for watching. And if you like this video at all, hit the subscribe button. And I just want to thank everybody for being so kind. Thank you so much.